Hello, gang. Professor McElroy here. Welcome to Entrepreneurial Web Design, all about the basics of web design. I've been creating websites since, well, my first job coming out of undergraduate school. I worked for a web and multimedia company, and back then I was a recent graphic design graduate, had zero prior experience in web design, and got thrown into a job where I was a front end wireframe designer. And I worked with Alan, my partner, and he had a CIT and IT background, and he did all the code to make my static designs come to life on what was at the time the internet, which is funny to think about now because I am a web designer that does everything from wireframe design all the way to functionality, to responsive website design, and I currently do that for my small ad agency on the side as a web designer. So no prior experience necessary. Do not fear the idea of code or writing code or HTML or CSS or JavaScript or any of those things. I've been teaching web design for well over 20 years, and I have yet to have a student that just was like, I just can't do this. We're going to take baby steps day one and kind of build upon that. Some of you may have experience in the past using cloud-based tools like WordPress or Wix or GoDaddy or any of those online website building tools. We are going to start day one with the understanding of HTML and kind of learn the process of even just writing a little bit of code and what that looks like in a web browser. We're going to learn about the history and the terminology of website and web design, and then we're going to build upon there. At the end of the session, everyone in the class will be able to build a what I call brochure style website, a multiple page website in static form. And then we're also going to understand and build towards the end of the semester a basic responsive website that kind of forms and shapes itself based on the device that the website is being viewed in or on. Typically in my class, I have students from all majors, all walks of life, everyone interested in, oh, I have a small business idea. I want to sell a product. I want to sell a service. I want to make a website. My family member or friend has a business and they need to build an online presence. I am very comfortable in a multidisciplinary kind of classroom environment. We're going to run the classroom like an ad agency. If you've had me before, that's what I always say. I'm the creative director, the marketing manager, and you are my designers. So we are going to learn peer-to-peer. We're going to be in an interactive lecture environment where we do everything together. You'll notice that we have a Dreamweaver book as our supplemental or support textbook for the course. Some students like to read step by step, so when we do interactive lectures, they can go home or go back to their room and they can read what we did in a written form. I also like to record lectures and post videos where you can listen to it over and over again. Some learn that way. I want to make sure in the classroom I'm reaching all types of learners and that we're building from the basement up. And that we're learning web design the most effective way we can. It is a technology that's ever evolving, and even though I've been building websites for well over 27, 28 years, it doesn't mean technology doesn't change. We are going to use Dreamweaver as our HTML editor and kind of how we construct and the process of FTPing files up to the cloud. But there are lots of tools and lots of ways to do it. So I hope I'm not only the teacher, but I'm also the learner at times, because there will be things that you navigate through, you explore, you learn during this kind of exploratory process that you may teach me. So I am not a closed book as far as that goes. I want to learn. I'm a lifelong learner of design, eat, sleep, and drink it. So I want to be not only the teacher, but maybe in some cases even learn a little bit. And I'm not afraid to say that. I am a lifelong learner. I look forward to having you in class, jumping in week one. We're going to learn peer-to-peer. We're going to learn instructor-to-peer. We're going to have fun navigating through the course content. And hopefully at the end of the day, you have a resume builder, you have something you might want to explore outside the classroom, and you might even be a lifelong learner as it relates to the topic. So look forward to having you this session, as we kind of spend the next few months together. And fear not the process. I am here to support you, to teach you, and to listen, and to hopefully have you maximize the course content. You'll notice only the first learning module is published, and that's for the first 3 weeks or so. It's because I like to be able to modify the course content, the projects, add, subtract, tweak based on the cohort that is the class that we have for this session. So we're going to learn together as we kind of navigate through this scary topic called web design. So I look forward to meeting you week one. Week one will be all about kind of learning each other, learning the process, learning Canvas. And you'll probably notice real quickly that the announcement section is my sounding board for a lot of things, the way to share things with you, to you, for you, kind of as we kind of dive into this web design process. So have a great session. I look forward to seeing you week one, session one.